Hey there, welcome to yoga. My name is Marissa. Thank you so much for joining. This video is going to be a short flow focusing on arm strengthening. We will also include some stretches to complement the different poses and work we're doing to activate the arm muscles as well. Let's get started. Please find a comfortable seated position wherever that may be for you. Maybe it's cross-legged, maybe it's kneeling or sitting up on something, but finding a place where you can begin to settle in, and maybe if you feel safe enough, soften your gaze or close your eyes. From here, you can begin to notice the pace and the length of your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. When you're ready, you begin to blink the eyes open. Thank you again for coming to join. Now, if you want to take a minute and switch the crisscross of your legs and let the other foot be on top or in front, you can do that or switch to a cross-legged position if you are not already in one. And take a moment to do so now. From here, we'll inhale, scooping the arms up overhead, and then exhale, sweeping off to the side, using your other hand to push the ground away. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, and exhale, coming into a side bend in the opposite direction. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, coming to a side bend. From here, your top arm will find its opposite knee. The other arm will sweep off in the diagonal, and then eventually it can come right across, making a giant letter X. We'll rock back on the coccyx or sits bones, and we'll start shifting side to side here as we scoop out the abdominal muscles. After this, we'll come and inhale, so the back of the hands can come to touch. It can also be a full eagle bind if that's within your practice. And so to get to an eagle bind, we'll have the arms crossed, making an X. The arm that is on bottom in the X here is going to come closest to your nose. The other arm will come up and bend at the elbow as well. Now from here, we're going to slide the hands together so the palms face one another, and then squeezing the elbows away from the body. Rotate the arms so you can pull them out and away. Stretching out the back of the thoracic spine, or opening the back of the heart space. From here, we'll inhale, scooping the arms up. And we'll exhale through pony lips. Releasing down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. We'll exhale and unravel the arms, externally rotate the arm bones, and bring a little wiggle to those fingers. Excellent. Now, we'll get ready to do the same thing, starting off in the other direction. So we'll inhale, scooping the arms up, and exhale, coming to side bend. Pushing the ground away with our bottom arm, and reaching across with the top so we can turn this top armpit towards the sky. Inhaling, scooping up. Exhale, sweeping off the other direction. And then again, pushing the ground away so we can roll that top shoulder open. Inhale, scooping up and letting the movement of the arms be an extension of the back. Exhale, and off to the side. From here, my top arm will find its opposite knee. The other arm will sweep off in the diagonal, eventually coming down to find its opposite knee, making a giant letter X. We'll rock back on the coccyx or sits bones, pulling the knees away as you carve out the stomach and shift side to side. Excellent. Inhale, scooping the arms up so back of the hands can come to touch. Could be a little hug, or maybe we're trying that eagle bind again, pulling the elbows away from the body. So inhale, coming up with the gaze. Exhale through pony lips, releasing down. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhale, unravel the arm bones. Externally rotate the arms and bring a little wiggle wiggle to those fingers again. Excellent. So from here, I'm going to extend the arms fully and then fully extend the fingers and open the hands. And then closing, squeezing firmly. Open, close, open, close, open, close. We'll start bringing some speed to this. This is actually a really great exercise to do. In particular, if you're having carpal tunnel pain or avoiding any weakness in the hands or wrists or struggling with fine motor related skills. We can now bring it on up. So making sure, especially then with the arms, that we're hugging the abdominal muscles, keeping the rib cage closed, instead of letting it flare out. And eventually, we'll pull down, we'll come up, opening the collarbones, coming back up, opening the collarbones, coming back up. You are so strong, you can do this. Excellent. 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. From here, we're going to do a hard squeeze in the middle of the wrist here, and then lightly shaking the hand to fan. It's a great way to target these smaller ligaments within the wrist, and especially the top of the hand where they all connect. And target them while also making sure we're not just whacking the joint around and abusing that space. From here, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Feel free to pause the video and get a sip of water if you need to do so. You've done a lot of great work so far. So, if you're ready, we're going to come to a tabletop position. So the knees are directly underneath the hips. We're pushing down the tops of the feet and shins here. And then a little bit of a switch up. We're going to externally rotate the arm bones, so turning towards pinky edge side. And then having the fingertips come back towards the knees. So for some people, you may need to shorten your stance. Typically tabletop, we'll have the wrist directly underneath the shoulders. I know to do this comfortably, I need to shorten my stance a bit, so feel free to do so. And from here, we're going to start doing some cats and cows. Inhaling, coming to cow. And then exhaling, finding cat pose. Inhaling to cow. Exhaling to cat. Inhaling to cow. Exhaling to cat. Excellent. Now you can get ready to sit your hips back towards the heels, tucking the toes, and slowly peel the hands away from the mat like a sticker. Excellent. So from here, we're going to keep the toes tucked, opening up the plantar fascia at the bottom of the feet. If this is a lot, you can feel free to put a block or maybe a folded pillow in between the ankle bones to support and take some of the weight off the feet. You can also feel free to come down onto the tops of the feet at any point in time. Excellent. So from here, we're going to inhale, coming up and just bringing the arms to the parallel to one another right in front of you. And then we're going to exhale, opening up. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. exhale. Nice. Now we inhale. We'll bring them up so we come to points touch. And we'll exhale, opening collarbones, bringing them down. We're still engaging the abdominal muscles to keep the rib cage closed. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhale. Hands are out, little circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Come off the top toes. Let yourself come on down to the tops of the feet and then just gently shift side to side. If that is a bit much, you can bring some of the weight into your hands and shift here to massage out the feet. Excellent. So from here, we'll walk the hands out and we're going to tuck our toes to find our plank position. Plank can be done here, it can also be done with the knees down, pulling forward. So we're going to keep our plank pose, hugging the abdominals up, letting the chest sink between the shoulders a bit. And then we're going to come forward, and we're going to push it back downward facing dog. This time, we'll either just shift forward or take a full chaturanga dandasana, and then we'll push back downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhaling forward, chaturanga dandasana. Exhale. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Inhaling forward. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Excellent. From here, we'll take the legs, we'll go for a walk towards the top of the mat, finding Uttanasana or fold. We'll inhale to Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, we'll come straight up. We'll exhale, pulling down through pony lips. Inhale, rolling the arms back. Exhale to hold. Inhale, arms coming up, lifting the arms, letting the arms be an extension of the back and the heart space. Exhaling, swan dive down. Uttanasana or fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Finding a flat back, whatever that may be for you. Exhaling, coming down through your vinyasa or straight back to downward facing dog. So stepping back to your plank. Inhaling, exhale, pulling forward, chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Pulling that chest through, blossoming the collarbones. Exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. From here, we're going to find a dolphin pose. Coming down onto the forearms. Maybe the forearms are pressing flat, pushing the mat away, parallel to one another. If it's hard to keep the arms hugging in towards the midline here, you can instead clasp the hands together and then push the forearms into the ground there, stacking the shoulders right over those elbows. Excellent. And so we'll shift forward, tapping the nose to the fist or to the floor and come down. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward to tap. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Last time, inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Knees come down. Onto the hands and knees, cats and cows. Inhaling cow. Exhaling cat. Inhaling cow. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. From here, you can come through a vinyasa or hold your downward facing dog for about 3 breaths. Inhaling to roll up. Exhaling Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll hold here. And then, if you'd like a challenge, you can take 3 Shakti or donkey kicks. So really scooping the abdominal muscles and thinking of pushing the ground away as you come into it to get out of your shoulders. Push. Try it again. Excellent. Last one, let your body swan dive forward. You can take a baby cobra here, or a sphinx. Your sphinx pose, hugging the abdominals in to protect the lower back, and thinking instead of scooping and arching, instead that you're pulling the belly button up further from the pelvis to keep the abdominals integrated while continuing to expand the collarbones. You're ready to exhale, coming on down. We'll walk our hands out on the diagonal, coming onto tented fingertips. We'll inhale, coming up. We'll exhale just a twist. Inhale into center. Exhale just a twist. Inhale into center. Exhale, twist, dipping opposite shoulder. Inhale into center. Exhale to twist. Inhale to center. Exhale to release. And feel free to take Shavasana lying on the belly. It might also feel nice to take more traditional Shavasana, laying on the back, finding a comfortable position, wherever that may be for you. Maybe it might feel nice to take the knees apart, the legs apart, and knock your knees in towards one another. Maybe we're just lying flat. Thank you so much for your practice today. Namaste.